Get in, loser. We're unpacking why your brain keeps sabotaging your wallet. Money trauma is real. And no, it's not just because you're bad with numbers. It's psychology, family scripts, and a dash of chaos. Stay tuned. By the end, you'll finally know why saving feels impossible, spending feels like therapy, and why your bank account is always in fight or flight mode. Number one, morality guilt. If you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil, congrats. You got handed a guilt complex. Studies from the University of Zurich show guilt literally lights up the same brain regions as financial decision making. Translation: you feel bad for wanting money, like you're plotting a heist when you buy lunch. Real life. Ever felt low key shady buying yourself something nice? That's not your soul. It's your mom's outdated money script. Journal prompt. If I were rich, what's the worst thing people would think of me? Write it out, look at it, and then ask yourself if you really want to let your aunt's opinion control your bank account. Somatic hack. Rub your hands together until warm. Place them on your chest and say, wealth is neutral. I decide how I use it. Physical grounding rewires the guilt loop. Money isn't evil. Buying that third air fryer? That's a little questionable. Block number two, scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset is the belief that money disappears tomorrow, so you better grab whatever scraps you can today. And yeah, it literally makes you dumber. Science check. A study on sugarcane farmers in India found they scored lower on IQ tests before harvest, aka broke season, than after. Same people, same brains, just less money, less bandwidth. Scarcity hijacks your mental energy. Real life. That's why people say, I can't afford therapy, then spend $200 on impulse shopping. That's survival mode talking, not stupidity. Or why you stay at a job you hate because it feels safe when you're really just too scared to invest in yourself. Reframe. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, say it's not a priority right now. One feels powerless, the other feels intentional. Journal prompts. Where am I spending like money won't exist tomorrow? What decision did I make this year purely out of fear of losing money? Then ask, if my income was guaranteed for the next 5 years, what would I have done differently? That gap, that's the prison your scarcity mindset built. You're not being cautious, you're just rehearsing being broke for the rest of your life. Scarcity mindset is basically running your financial software on dial up internet, loud, outdated, and painful. Number three, silence equals shame. If your parents never talked about money, you didn't just miss out on knowledge, you inherited financial shame. Silence tells your nervous system money is dangerous. Families that avoid money basically raise adults who treat finances like Voldemort, he who must not be named. SunTrust Bank survey: 35% of couples fight about money more than and half admitted they never discussed finances before moving in together. That silence is poison. Real life. A woman once admitted she hid $20,000 in debt from her husband. The secret nearly ruined them, not the debt itself. Hack. Start small. Once a week, say one financial fact out loud, even if it's dumb. I spent $30 on sushi. It's financial exposure therapy. If you can confess your toxic hack stories to strangers on TikTok, you can say the word budget without collapsing. Block number four, loss aversion. Your brain hates losing money twice as much as it loves gaining it. Kahneman and Tversky showed this in prospect theory. People literally refused free money if it came with risk. Real life. Warren Buffett once said, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Translation: your fear is funding billionaires. Exercise. Write down one opportunity you've avoided. Now list the hidden cost of not doing it: inflation, lost growth, missed experiences. Avoiding risk is still a decision, and it costs more. Every time you catch yourself thinking, what if I lose money? Flip it. Ask, what if this works? Do that for a week and notice how your decisions shift. Being safe with money can be the riskiest thing you can do, like financial bubble wrap that suffocates you. Block number 5, self-worth equals net worth. When your self-esteem rises and falls with your bank balance, that's financial codependency. Research shows people who tie self-worth to net worth are less happy no matter how much they earn. Translation, you can cry in a Honda or in a Tesla. Either way, you're crying. Journal prompt. Without money, I am valuable because. Force yourself to write 10 answers. Somatic hack. Stand tall, plant your feet, shoulders back, and say, my worth is not for sale. It sounds silly, but your body believes posture before words. If your confidence is linked to your bank app, no wonder you overdraft both. Block number 6, guilt of having more. Ever downplay your success so family or friends don't feel left behind? That's loyalty guilt, and it makes you sabotage yourself. Real life, first-gen earners often spend away their success or give it all back. It's not generosity, it's guilt in disguise. Journal prompt. If I got wealthy, who would I feel guilty leaving behind? Then ask, am I honoring them by staying broke? Spoiler, no. Hack. Create a tiny family or giving fund, 1% of your income. That way, you honor your roots without burning down your future. Your parents didn't sacrifice everything so you could trauma bond with debt forever. Block number 7, happy money. Gratitude changes how money feels. Ken Honda calls it happy money, the idea that your attitude toward money affects how it flows. Science backs this. Studies in positive psychology show gratitude increases patience, reduces impulsive spending, and even improves financial decision making, which you definitely need. Instead of grumbling about rent, say, thank you for a warm place to sleep. Paying for gas, thanks for a car that gets me to work without breaking down. Hack number 1. For 1 week, say thank you every time you spend money. Literally everything. Yes, even at Taco Bell. Your brain will stop treating money like a punishment and start treating it like a tool. Hack number 2. Try a happy money journal. Each day, write down 3 purchases and something positive about them. Paid $5 for coffee. Got caffeine, warmth, and avoided screaming at my coworkers. Paid $20 for a course. Invested in myself and my future income. Gratitude activates the brain's reward centers, the same ones that make chocolate, social media, and dopamine hits feel good. When you combine this with spending, you literally train your brain to enjoy responsible financial decisions. When you pay a bill or make a purchase, place your hand over your heart, breathe in, and say, I appreciate what this money does for me. This anchors a positive feeling in your body and rewires the guilt resentment loop. If you can thank your Uber driver at 3 a.m., you can thank the roof over your head, your bills, and yes, even the $12 Frappuccino that you definitely didn't need. Gratitude is your secret financial weapon. Use it. Oh, here's the truth. Your money problems aren't about math, they're about psychology. Guilt, scarcity, silence, fear, self-worth, loyalty, gratitude, these shape your finances more than any budget app ever will. The fix? Awareness, better scripts, somatic resets, and actually talking about money without shame. Subscribe, loser. Your brain might be messy, but your bank account doesn't have to be.